Woo! What it do, what it is, ladies and gents. Did I update that? Yeah, I did. Welcome to your weekly tarot horoscope. Yep, we got it. May I remind you that this weekly horoscope, is exclusive to God Squad. Shout out to my God Squad members, a part of the YouTube membership. Scorpio season is going to come in next week, I believe. And concerning that, this is going to really influence a lot of depth and revelation. But what I wanted to say before I mind farted myself because I got distracted was by my own self that come Scorpio season, I will be bringing this back exclusive. So for you God Squad members, this will be a members only live. But I wanted to squeeze in at least one more before we step into Scorpio. And as Hank said, don't forget to hit the like on the way in. Please make sure you do that. That being said, we're going to get into the weekly tarot influences that you can look forward to. And we just started right now. Ironically, many of you, I asked for you guys to vote on whether I should do my Scorpio season webinar during the beginning of Scorpio season or the new moon. And you all chose for me to do at the beginning of Scorpio season. So I have a special announcement based on what you'll see in the description box link below concerning that. We coming back with it. So other than that, and yeah, shit is getting intense. Wait till Scorpio season. I want to just remind you, everything that you're experiencing, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, it ain't no game. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces is an intensification and completion of what you already did the work and went through Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. The clapback is so much more powerful. And yeah, so many soldiers giving up, which is just such a shame. So many people are giving up when we just started. And this is where you can tell like who's who based on when conflict hits, because a lot of people talk all this spiritual shit. And yeah, it works. Trust me. A lot of people talk all this spiritual shit, but you know, they cannot handle conflict. When the going gets tough. Shout out to Blue Flame, but Blue Flame, you a warrior though. You a Aries. You an actual warrior. You Aries don't count. You gonna live and die fighting. Like you really about it. But like once again, like they're not bad. So like, you know, just keep that in mind. If you thought the first 6 months of this year was intense, like we haven't even finished the year. Like we're about to completely, you know, complete this. So the clapbacks you do, your intent is going to be so much more powerful. Now we are officially, now that we're at the full moon, this is the official completion. This is the official completion here that we are stepping into regarding once we finish that full moon in Aries, Libra is the gateway of the gods. And we're going to move into the most important apotheosis process of a lifetime, the transformation that leads into ascension. So you're going to notice lifetimes worth of cycles, not just this life, lifetimes worth of cycles, and your whole lifetime worth of cycles starting to show you, coming into Scorpio Sag, how much you've grown. You're going to enter with it with a little bit of the same attitude, and you're going to realize, oh my gosh, I'm so much more confident than I used to be. I'm so much stronger than I used to be. I'm so much more resilient than I used to be. And this is going to give you more practical onus coming into Capricorn to self-realize a greater level of your power. It's just 2020 was the self-realization. 2021 is manifesting that self-realization and the knowledge of self and who you connect with. Other than that, shall we get into the tarot? I'm going to, of course, pull a past, present, future for each sign, a romance card, and a career card. One thing that I want to also keep in your mind is be wary of people who are gung-ho to start with you, but then fall off on the wayside. Because it's very easy for people to, you know what I'm saying, start something with enthusiasm, but then the first sign of difficulty or trouble, they're pliable. They're not hard. Okay, they're not necessarily committed. It's so easy for people who it's so easy to just threaten to leave or to just give up. Don't keep people like that around your circle. Like, let them go. Good riddance. It's very, very important because it's easy for these people to put on a face like, oh my gosh, yay, and then boom, turn around real quick and play victim. That's not cool. Other than that, despite the difficulties, like the next 6 months are going to be 10 times more difficult than the first 6 months. But the rewards you're coming into will make that difficulty worth it. You're going to also come into some of the greatest success and development you have had in 6 months in your whole life. And shout out to New Age Jaw. How you doing? Blessings. Okay. You see my whole face just like perk up. It is what it is though. Yeah, we're going to get right into this. Stay tuned after I do all 12 signs. I'm going to do a general card for everyone. And shout out to Majestic Magi. Shout out to you. We love you over here. I'm definitely coming back to Atlanta. I'm planning up the most epic meetup. Y'all are fucking awesome there. The hookah is lit. I've been sleeping on ATL. I didn't know that was the spot. Platinum is lit. Magic City is lit. I'm going to have fun. All right. So other than that, here's the underlying theme. Shout out to Brett Dickinson. That's a real one. Hold on. Oh, cool. So, and yes, I got to meet Chris Strickland while I was out there. That was super awesome. We had a whole soul group meeting. It was super magical. Shout out to the brother Chris. So other than that, oh, Sierra, that's what came in the mail. Oh, and I just pulled up. Oh shit, that's crazy. Yo, what's happening? That's crazy. I just came from the post office, so I didn't even put two and two together that I got this. And then as you're talking about the one, I pulled the one. I'll be right back. Oh shit, that's crazy. Hold up. This just turned into a live unboxing. There we go. Boop. I almost doxed you real quick. I almost put your name on here. I was like, no, don't do that. Yeah, this is awesome. Sierra, thank you so much. First of all, Sierra has hooked it up. She hooked me up with this one, which I keep right in front of my computer. And then I got this one right here in the cut just for backup. It's lit. I just love that I had the Ace of Wands here when you were talking about the wands. What kind of magic is that? That's wild. And now I got this smoke wand. I'm going to have to use it tonight. Even though I'm on a tolerance break. I'm not necessarily quitting. Oh, this is lit. This is lit. Thank you very much. Y'all better hit her up if you want. We definitely in sync. Y'all better hit her up if you want the real physical grounded Taurus queen wands, because she comes through. And shout out to Big Body High Priestess too. I feel y'all energy is very, very deeply connected. And it's one of my favorite cards. I'm not gonna lie. All right. That being said, if anyone wants a wand, just hit up Sierra. Hit up Sierra Waters. You could find her on Instagram and YouTube, I think. But other than that, let's get started. Let's get it started. I swear to God, never fails. Magic. All right. With that being said, ooh, the underlying theme of this week, a message that we have for everyone. True that. True that. I spent my whole life pointing the wand the other way. I didn't know I was holding it the wrong way. Oh, let me do it again. We got the Knight of Pentacles, but underlying theme. So we have the Four of Cups. This is the moon is going to be in Cancer beginning of next week, Tuesday. So this is definitely emotional contemplation week. It's also with the Knight of Pentacles, stabilization of finances. You're really kind of understanding more and sorting through your feelings. Honestly, some of you may just be curving the shit out of people this week. I don't blame you. And we also have, we got the emotional contemplation. So some of you, if anything, are going to come into new insight by just meditating on your emotions. And in sitting with your feelings, you're going to allow new insight to just kind of come through. But there's a deeper message that I'm picking up with this. Mind you, you just saw me pull this twice. So you saw me shuffle and pull this twice. So here you go. You might feel flat and uninspired or feel left out, but this is really, contemplation. Ask yourself why you don't feel like enjoying other people's company. A lot of you are going to really understand core truths about your reality, especially when it comes to like all the assumptions that you've heard people just regurgitate about society, but you're realizing what was never true. And so it's just like, damn, how am I supposed to really feel about this? That's what this week is. So, like if you need to kind of take some time out, the thing is, this can also be new opportunities. Just don't feel so out of the loop that you say no to opportunities you should say yes to. Be willing to connect in places where you may not feel like you want to, but don't force yourself to do anything you don't want to either. Yeah, this is one of the biggest realizations. I want to kind of say that again before we start with Aries. So much stuff that you've heard about dating, social interactions with others, what you're supposed to do as a man or a woman. I would say 98% of what you've learned that has worked to a degree subjectively. You know what I'm saying? You're realizing it never worked. It was full of shit and you need to throw it in the trash, and that it doesn't apply to the uniqueness of you. And so now you're like, damn, it's not even like you've been lied to as much as just a bunch of people who never knew what they were talking about, carrying along these assumptions about life that were just assumptions that people felt were facts, but were just opinions. And it's just like, oh, wow. Especially most of you that have always seen through it, but you were made to feel weird, only to come back around and realize, wow, you were right the entire time. Ain't that a bitch? Like the entire time. Okay. So it is what it is. Brett Dickinson said soulmates don't exist, and I half-heartedly agree. Soulmates do exist, but when Brett says soulmates don't exist, I think he's talking about the romantic, I only have one soulmate that I'm meant to be with. Those don't exist. People, realistically, your soulmate could be your sister, your friend. Like, you have, if you knew how common it was, you realize it's not as romantic or exclusive, and that's why people don't like to really think of it that way. But in the romantic sense, that's just not real. Like, that's just an illusion that people put. Yeah, there's compatibility, but just keep that in mind. Lots of assumptions. I believe everyone you come in across is an aspect of your soul. Like, it is a soulmate, and you are your own soulmate. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's what he means. That's what he means. Right. So, and shout out to Taurus, because Taurus don't play that shit. Like, Taurus is too grounded for that bullshit. There we go. The Hollywood version of soulmates is not real. And shout out to Akatsuki gang, or Rap Katsuki. Other than that, yeah. We're going to go into Aries. Now, here's the thing. With all the zodiac signs here, okay, Aries, I don't want you to just listen to Aries and then tune off when Taurus comes up. Like, you have every single zodiac sign. The way that look at me, you are all the zodiac signs. So, like, I'm not just reading your sun or rising. I'm reading the cards for your chart. And you have 12 houses in your chart. And we're using equal signs, not this Placidus where there's interceptions. Fuck that shit. So you have all 12 signs. Where in your houses is so you have the rising, the sun, the moon. Those readings will be more accurate to you, but make sure you listen to all of them. And then at the end, I'm going to do a final one. So before we begin, if you look at the description box below, I do have monthly peace report tickets available. In fact, let me show you. If you see this screen here and you go to the description box, webinar tickets, boom, it'll take you to my Scorpio season Road to Apotheosis webinar. Okay. We have gone through a very intense and expansive cycle leading into a very important sense of crossing that gateway, taking the individualization of your character from Aries through Cancer and into Libra. We had the first and second boss battle that we are wrapping up. The sun is literally coming off of its square to Pluto. We're wrapping up this boss battle. And so that's going to lead into a cosmic transformation. This is the first Scorpio season where we have collective karmic authority. The last Scorpio season we had with Saturn and Aquarius was 1993. Really 1992. So like it's been near 30 years. So like this is the apotheosis process that's going to lead into some of the greatest ascension. I'm going to break down per transit, relative transits, what it means for the square to Aquarius, the opposition with the new moon to Uranus. You're going to want to know what nature of ascension you're getting prepared for. Because after Scorpio season, we're ascending across that south node and you're reaching a higher level that you've never reached before. The next 2 months is going to be insane. So for those of you who want in-depth breakdowns of that, I have the tickets available. For those of you who would like consultations, please hit up my website at thepeacedealer.com and I will bless you with a 30-minute consultation. You can schedule one right now. Let's get into Aries. And shout out to Saturn and Pisces because whoop, whoop, whoop. Thank you. We getting there. So Aries moon, Aries rising, wherever you have Aries in your chart, Aries represents the identification of your character. And this week, we have the Four of Cups. Okay. Much appreciated, Brett. So once again, you are mirroring what everyone has here. You're sorting through your feelings. This is the spiritual lesson and the underlying theme. You definitely want to deeply contemplate your feelings. Do not just dismiss them. We do have the Hangman. And so you're coming into this week surrendering. Shout out to Jason Rose that has North Node in Aries. This is going to apply to his destiny path, especially where the house is. So the Hangman is talking about full surrender and letting go of that which you can't control. You stepped into this week transforming your personality and changing and releasing your perspective to change how you look at everything. And at present, you stepping into victory, my friend. Okay, you got the Six of Wands, which is talking about you coming into recognition. Huge shout out to Loza Alexander. Let's Go Brandon is en route to go platinum, and he's #1. That's what this looks like when you drop a project and people fucks with it, okay? And we have the Five of Cups. So this week is ending off overcoming disappointment. But this is interesting. I feel like this is you, Aries, and you're going to meet maybe an ex or someone who maybe realizes they should have invested in you, and now they regret not taking you as seriously as they should have. Tell them to fuck off. No, I'm just joking. Hopefully this isn't an aspect of you either. This could really be speaking of at the end of the week, you come into disappointment, but I don't see that. I see this as you revisiting a past aspect of yourself, or you taking this success and maybe connecting with someone who regrets losing you, or, you know, maybe in a sense, you know, you're going to overcome certain things that probably ended pretty negatively. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out coming into the end of the week. But Aries, it looks like you sailing towards victory. For romance, we see the Four of Wands. This is a good romance card. This is talking about moving in with someone. This is talking about marrying someone. This could be a wedding or a celebration. So throw a party if you're with somebody like that. If you're single, this could really speak of connecting with someone who you feel you could live with, and you may move in with pretty quickly. So this is actually really dope. This is a celebration festivity card. Throw a house party. Okay. And Innerverse is Aries. Thank you so much. Or represents Aries sun. I'm glad this is accurate for you. Shout out to Blue Flame. And yep, we not chasing anything. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Okay. So that being said, we have with career the 10 of Cups. So that's beautiful. I'm a 27-degree Taurus rising next to my 29-degree, shout out to Ascension Diaries, 29-degree Mercury. So once again, this is talking about creating your dream vocation. The 10 of Cups coming as career is talking about you coming into fulfillment, doing what you love. Doesn't even feel like work. It's just so fun. The fact that we got this with the Four of Wands is very important, because this is definitely speaking a whole lot of you coming into a lot of celebration. Okay, this is very amazing. Yeah, I got that Algol vibe. Hell yeah. You know, this is really dope, because personally, this is definitely talking about being in a position. Thank you, House of Judean. Definitely. What a great start. This is amazing. Once again, you have Aries in your chart. So where are you going to see this 10 of Cups? You know what I'm saying? Like everyone is going to tap into this, some more directly. Like Aries suns and moons are going to have it more directly, but everyone has Aries in their chart. So keep that in mind. Other than that, I'm going to pull one more card. Okay. And this card I'm going to pull is going to more correlate now for the spiritual lesson. So the bottom card was the underlying theme, but I'm going to just pull an extra card for everyone for the spiritual lesson. And so this is the Five of Pentacles, Aries. Your spiritual lesson is that, you know, you're valuable. People try to play you, Aries, like you weren't worth shit. And this spiritual lesson is teaching you that This period has taught you who your real friends are and who really does see your value and who really, and in this sense of alienation, who really does care. Okay. So next we're going to go into Taurus. Boom. Yeah. Once again, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, y'all got a lot of people who are talking. Y'all got a lot of people who are muttering under their breath. You got a lot of people who have opinions, but will never in their life say it in your face unless they have 10 people behind them or they do some shady shit behind your back. Just let them talk, okay? Because they're not saying shit. And that's why they muttering under their breath. Yo, man, Taurus, let's get it. All right, Taurus, let's see. Right, exactly. Yes, I am. Also on Facebook. All right. Oh, can we do a quick reading? Yes. So actually, what I'm gonna do is when I'm done with this, I'm going to open up for tarot and oracle cards. So for those of you who would like live readings, I do have in the description box below my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. I will be opening up once again for live readings. Oh, nice. And any of you that wants a card or oracle card right after we do the last card, I got you. So, Taurus. That's awesome. Shout out to Dustin. Oh, Melissa, the links are also there on Facebook, so you'll be able to access the Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal through there as well. I'm not sure if there's a way to send through Facebook, but yeah, let me know. Shout out to DJ Infinity. So, boom. Taurus, we got the Three of Pentacles. The underlying theme is talking about celebration and really coming into appreciating successful unions. You're going to really find the chemistry and the brain team and the brand and the trust that works. So, and Valentino's a fact. It's very important because personally, this as an echo of Aries is you knowing who your friends are, but this is really also you coming into a lot to celebrate this week. Taurus, I feel like some of you have been working so hard, you put off celebration because it's like you see the vision, you know the greatness you want, so you don't celebrate small accomplishments. And I feel like you're going to step into an accomplishment that's worth celebrating, even if it's just being alive. Okay, so we do have the Five of Pentacles in the past. You're walking away from a sense of loss or alienation. Taurus, you're not broke. You're natural royalty. So even if you have $0 in the bank, you ooze wealth. Like you're rich. Just the natural quality from you attracts love and money. So this is you walking away from that sense of alienation and connecting with people who really celebrate and value you. Wow. I get this a lot too. You're still comfy, right? Look, so you're walking from the Five of Pentacles and you're walking into celebration. I like this because it's like you see this in person here, now celebrating. And whereas this is the end of last week, this is you stepping into the middle of this week. Once again, celebration. It's going to be a party. And this is going to be very cool. This is definitely going to also really give you a lot to be grateful for as you maintain gratitude. But this is interesting, very similar to Aries. Very similar to Aries. We got the Nine of Swords, this sense of anxiety, which you're overcoming this week. So I like to see this as one side and another side meeting together in the middle. Okay. But don't be put off by this Nine of Swords. This is really more so you overcoming that sense of negativity and anxiety and revisiting it now that you have a lot more to be grateful for. It's not saying that everything is going to be peachy and sunshine, but you don't want to look at that Nine of Swords as negative as much as you wanted to see it as the darkest before dawn. So you're ending the week revisiting a lot of the anxiety you've had in light of this celebration, and you're overcoming it. So for romance, there we go. Transmutation. A lot of transmutation. All right. For romance, we got the Two of Pentacles. Some of you Tauruses just have to juggle your options and play people. No, I'm just joking. This is interesting. Two of Pentacles, if anything, we'll talk about the ups and downs concerning your relationships. But I see this as really taking a productive, practical approach and a hands-on approach to romance. Okay. It's kind of interesting too, because for those of you who might have different options, you actually might do well to juggle both, at least if you're just getting to know them before you get serious with either one. But regardless, this is definitely going to show you what you have in play. For those of you, once again, in relationships, this is you kind of adding more industriousness and productivity to how you deal with the ups and downs in this relationship. And kind of the more busy you get with it, the more it'll come off the ground. And so for career, we do have Temperance. Your career is coming into so much balance as you're bridging and drawing from imagination to reality. So you're doing less of things you do too much of, and you're doing more of things you don't do enough of. You're taking toxic behaviors that distract you from your career. And this is a promise of balance for those of you who might have felt, oh, thank Jesus, off balance with all of this. And this is definitely going to go a long way. How you doing, Salima? This is definitely going to go a long way towards you, once again, really coming into balance. So it's definitely really beautiful. And for any of you who would love a reading, I totally got you. If you hit up my Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, $20 minimum will get you a card. $30 will get you a card and an Oracle card. And you can go through my PayPal, my Cash App, my Venmo, and you will be on cue. So for the spiritual lesson for Taurus, we have the Hermit. Ain't nobody fucking with you, Taurus. Trust in your own wisdom. And this is so very important because, Wendy, thank you. I have got your payment. And Lightworker Enterprises, I have got your payment too. Let's get it. And Catherine, I've got your payment. Beautiful. So once again, we do see with the Hermit, Taurus, you need to rest in your own expert advice. Taurus, let me talk to you. You have a lot of dumb motherfuckers giving you the stupidest advice. Taurus, it's almost as if people are looking at you, trying to look down or give you advice that in their minds, they think they're giving you the deepest wisdom. And you're just looking at them like, how can you be this stupid? Like, you don't even know what you're saying. And so Taurus is just like, you have to take your own advice. Like, you're the expert here. You're coming around to wrap so much expertise that you've learned. And this isn't like being a hermit. This isn't necessarily just like, keeping to yourself as much as it is trusting your own expert advice, guiding your own light. On some real shit, Taurus, you have to throw away like all the advice you got in your life, because it's mislead. Like, people mean well, but like listening to others people's advice will screw you up. Like, you need to listen to your own advice. Trust me on that. Whether people think you're stubborn or not. So other than that, yes, it's lit. I really do like that. So other than that, it is. Taurus is the most slept on sign. Taurus and Pisces, but Taurus is the most underestimated sign for sure, because it's the slowest sign, but it's the most solid. There's not a sign more solid than Taurus, and sometimes they can get underestimated because of that. But they're always in the last. Other than that, Gemini, the underlying theme for you is the Four of Wands. Interesting. We're starting to see more similarities. So Gemini, similar to Taurus, this is literally just like Taurus. Festivity, celebration, celebrate good times. Come on. And this is really more so you tapping into the sanctuary of your home. This is more you perhaps maybe being able to move in with somebody who you dynamically connect with more together. And this is definitely going to really speak a whole lot of how this works, because you're going to feel a stronger connection to your community and your home and your friendships. Okay. Right. The first three signs have this card show up. So keep that in mind. It's very interesting. We do have the Five of Cups as the past. You're overcoming disappointment, regret. You're looking back at certain things that you're ready to let go, certain things that you might have wanted to work out that probably haven't the way you wanted, or just, disappointments that you're finally ready to move on from. And at present, we have the Seven of Swords, which is interesting here. I want to see the third for context. Interesting. The Six of Pentacles. So Gemini, this is actually really interesting. You want to be very careful about who you might be philanthropic with, and who you might. Gemini with energy like this, once again, leeches, like somebody could act as if they need money from you, and they might act as if, oh, they're going through the worst, but they're completely trying to finesse you. Okay. It's actually very interesting. We do see with the Six of Pentacles a material sense of balance. Remind you, the underlying theme here is really festive. So this is going to give you an idea of the nature of this week and perhaps how positive it'll be. But interestingly enough, that Seven of Swords is going to reveal deception around people who see what you're giving away and how they think they can kind of take advantage of it. In another alternative meaning, however, the Seven of Swords could also be you being strategic, because this could be both you, right? Where it's like you want to be very careful because people are going to see that you're giving of what you have, but you don't want to reveal your whole hand. You don't want people to think you have more than you have. There's just something very shady about this shit. I'm just gonna be completely honest. This is very, 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 very shady. Gemini, someone wants to borrow money for drugs. There we go. It's just something very shady. Like, just be very careful. Be very careful about the sob stories. And I think it's because of the Four of Wands. Like, especially if you're coming into success, people may kind of want to suddenly come back in your life post Mercury retrograde and think that, oh, hey, blah, 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 blah. And it's just something that's just kind of not as it seems at all. Right. So just keep that in mind. Once again, the Six of Pentacles coming as the final position is actually cool, but as a future position, okay, as a future position, right, Colby with the fucking jokes. You could tell when it's present here. But once again, the fact that Six of Pentacles is in a future position, be careful for what you wish for. because you will get it. That's a warning. Be careful for what you wish for, okay? Other than that, for romance, we have, that's funny, the Six of Wands. That's very interesting. So this is definitely speaking of you coming into a lot of recognition. Especially if you want to impress someone that you actually like, they're going to look at you like you're very popular. So you want to move forward with this confidence, Gemini. When you get the Six of Wands, whoever you're talking to, know that you have the swag of 1,000 ditties, and you just want to like come through like, yeah. No, like Gemini, it's going to be interesting. Like you're going to be taking your date out, and then like 3 people come on your date like, oh my gosh, can I get your autograph? And now you look really good in front of your date because it's like she sees that you popular. So this is that. She was like, it's you, not the bed. Oh, that's hilarious. It's confidence. It's about coming out on top. This is talking about being adored by your partner. And if you're single, Gemini, you're going to have a lot of success in your love life. So that's really awesome this week. You might get what you wish for. So make sure you love all his personalities. And for career, Gemini, we have the Queen of Pentacles. I like how the Six of Wands is coming towards the Queen of Pentacles. So your money's going to be right too. This is going to be very proper financial management. And you're going to find that you're able to upgrade the quality of what you have in your life. This is taking a practical approach towards what you do. And it definitely is going to bring great rewards for those of you who run a home business or work from home. In other words, Gemini, your money's going to be nice. But Queen of Pentacles is more high-level financial management that really increases in your assets. And finally, for the spiritual lesson, we have the Page of Cups. Gemini. All right. So for the spiritual lesson, Gemini, this is saying you're good. Gemini rising. I feel like this is more for you. Gemini rising and sun and the moons. But like this is saying, but it's for any Gemini placement. First of all, you're awakening new intuitive abilities. Page of Cups is new love, right? But Gemini, I get this message loud and clear. A lot of you are like, fuck love. A lot of you are like, give me money or just give me truth. Fuck love. Like, I don't give a fuck about this love shit at all. Like, suck my dick. And the Page of Cups is like, oh, Gemini, open your heart. It's okay to catch feelings again. It's okay to fall in love. Do you remember back when you used to get infatuated? Gemini, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Do you remember when you used to get infatuated and you used to fall in love with love itself? You feel me? And it's like, it's okay to open your heart again. You don't have to, you don't necessarily, thank you, Kaishnego. It's like, no, I know. You don't want to waste your time and shit, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Let your inner child sing again. Some of you just need to make a song. Some of you just need to open your heart. Catching feelings is better than catching an STD. I love that. That's hilarious. But like, this is the spiritual lesson. You're going to find that you're able to tap into new intuitive gifts, and you're going to tap into a new feeling where it feels good to get into your emotions again. It's just, I got the Cap Moon, so I don't know about that feeling shit. It is what it is. Thank you. No, I'm good. I'm listening. I'm listening to the Hermit on this. No, I'm good. But like, it's there. Crushes are fun. It is what it is. Oh, that's hilarious. But Gemini, the Page of Cups could be someone who opens up to you and really sincerely writes you a letter or a poem, and don't curve them. Like, I think it might be mutual. And so just keep that in mind. Cancer. Right. Shout out to the fictional character crushes. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We're smoking all your weed, Gemini. This is a fact. All right. Other than that. Woo! Hey, I see you, D. Put that on a bumper sticker. All right, Cancer. Let's get it. Be nice, Gemini. Right. That's the Virgo in you. That's the Virgo in you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. Other than that, get your bag. Cancer, the underlying theme that we have is the Nine of Cups. What is your wish? Make a wish right now. You're coming into satisfaction. The underlying theme of this week is to really ask yourself, what brings you satisfaction? And is what you're going through what you want? Align more with what brings you satisfaction and rid the influences that take you away from that feeling. But this is really an indicator that your wishes are coming true. And that's really awesome. We got the King of Swords. So this could be an Aquarius or an air sign, someone who is an expert in their field and doesn't play no games. This is the only king that looks forward. All right. This is definitely speaking of high intellectual realization of themes. So you may have been very objective and impartial coming into this week, or this is a prominent figure in your life you're dealing with. Ooh, now we have the Emperor. Remember, Cancer's 10th house is Aries. So like that's their persona, that's their reputation. They're actually the warrior. And interestingly enough, we see more of this masculine assertion of character through the Emperor, which is now bringing up father figures for you to deal with. Even for the Cancer men watching this, like if this isn't you, this is definitely a man in your life that's helping mirror these qualities. And we have the Four of Swords. This is Jupiter and Libra. So you're ending the week off relaxing and in more mental stability, especially if you need a vacation. So this is actually really awesome. This is a beautiful card to get. This is talking about you establishing more of your masculine power and authority, whether you're a man or a woman, and you coming into more of your own independent power. But I really feel like for some of you, this could be a one-night stand with this type of person, or this could be you just establishing this authority and gaining rest, because once again, you're manifesting your wishes come true this week. So anything is possible, Devin. Anything is possible. So we do see for romance, we have the Chariot. Here's the thing. Chariot with romance means that you want to focus on self-love. Chariot means that you're so busy being a fucking badass, Cancer, you don't even have time for love. You're just moving forward. It doesn't mean that you won't be in love, and I just hate to say love like that, but romance for you is more based on your forward moving victories. Okay. You're going to have to be the strong one in the relationship. You must love yourself first. This is all about self-love. And Chris called it. I'm not going to lie. Chris legitimately called it. I see you. So yeah, very interesting. This is also talking about attracting a success story, who's the Chariot. But this is the card of Cancer. So this is you, Cancer. This is victory in your love life. But it's not like, oh, I found my soulmate. It's you stepping into your self-love, stepping into your power. And when you got the Chariot, you can cool anybody. People are looking at you when you walk in the room, and you got it. Like you can basically, this is like an indicator that whoever you want to get with, you going to get with. Like, you just have to have that confidence. You got to be a strong one. I know some of you may not like that, but the more you kind of focus with this self-love and not rely on someone else to bring that, the more power you're going to come with here. And like when he said, I'm my soulmate. So true. So true. So with that being said, for career, we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups for career is really interesting because this is talking about developing a new passion for what you do. It's incorporating the sense of intuition and romance of your career, not in, to be creative, especially for those of you who use psychic gifts in your work. So you could be in the beginning of a new learning curve in your career, or you could be working with children, but really, Cancer, you're psychic as fuck. So like, use your own psychic abilities in the context of your job, and it's going to give you such a greater edge. I just get the sense that you're going to be tapping into a new love of what you do and new feelings that come in through this. Shout out to the Mars and Cancer, right? And thank you, Malibu. I'm very glad this was on point for you. And so finally, the spiritual lesson. Some of you, by the way, could meet a new love in work or in your career. Someone could reach out to you in that sense as well. Thank you, Clarice. That was really important to know. So the spiritual lesson for the week is the Knight of Cups. And this is literally echoing the Page of Cups. Cancer, some of you are about to be embroiled in a very deep romance. And we got the Chariot for love. So it's like, it doesn't even have to be romantic. This could just be very deep, pure feelings that you have either within a friend. But the spiritual lesson for Knight of Cups is to allow yourself to be led more emotionally and seductively. Okay, this is definitely talking about being in love with love, but I get the sense that this is an actual knight that is going to really stimulate imagination and romance. You might actually come into someone who proposes to you their love. Okay, and seeing that with the Page of Cups is like two people who are just so in love. It's this disgusting PDA. You know, those people who are like, get a fucking room. That's the Knight and the Page of Cups. Like, it's like, okay, we love that you're like in love and everything, but like, could you take that somewhere? But that's beautiful though. Like, you know, I feel like for you, Cancer, you're going to love that. This could be symbolic too. This could be like the love you have for an experience, a career. I just think it's very significant that we got the Page and the Knight and they're facing each other. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, the lesson is to really allow yourself to appeal to people's hearts, and don't appeal intellectually to them or passionately. Appeal more to their souls. Okay. So Leo, oh yes, fifth house transit. This is true, coming into Scorpio. So Leo, and I love how Malibu said it's a beyond the imagination. So true. So true. Okay. So let us welcome Jocelyn to the $1 Billion Vibe Tribe. By the way, for those of you who are Yin Yang Master, God Squad, and Infinity Club, the webinar is free. Okay, the webinar is included. I want to once again make available for those of you who would like webinar tickets to the New Moon in Scorpio webinar. They are available down below. Okay. For those of you who are once again a part of the membership for the last 3 tiers, it's already included. And yeah, let's keep it going. So that being said, Leo. Leo, I'm feeling this intense jealousy towards you because you're the main character, and salty bitches who thought they were going to get your role didn't get your role, and they're trying to make their problem your problem. That's all. That's all I have to say. There's nothing else I have to say. The usual. Tell them salty bitches to suck your dick, even if you don't have a dick. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. So the underlying theme we have for you, Leo, nothing new about that. Exactly. We have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is clashing personalities. Leo, you have to be willing. Story of their life. Leo, you have to be willing. Ooh, Kaizen, thank you so much with Tyler. That was really awesome. Yeah, keep that in mind. So once again, you have to be willing to clash with differing personalities. Okay, this is a card of brainstorming, but this is a card of being able to stand in competitive situations. Leo, this is actually Saturn in Leo. You want to embrace competition. And let me tell you why. You alone are a bright light. But when you actually step into a competitive situation, people are going to see how much brighter you shine compared to other people. And you stand out so uniquely. You want to embrace this competitive vibe. So prepare to clash with personalities. This is also leisure. Take time to just play badminton or tennis, just have some fun, go to the movies. But know that you are going to rub some people off the wrong way and tell them to suck your dick. So we do have, seriously though, so we do have the Nine of Cups. You're coming into this week with wish fulfillment. This is coming with the Star. Recognition. This is fucking lit. I'm not gonna lie, this is dope as hell. This is back to back. Wow. So this is you coming into hope, rejuvenation, especially if a lot of you came in to this week lacking hope. You're going to come in a great healing. You're going to be like, wow, like my dreams are coming true. I worked for it. You're feeling satisfied. And we have the Four of Swords. I love how the last card for everyone is either something fucked up or just like, meh. So we have the Four of Swords where you're just going to really feel relaxed, especially with this sense of, friction. That's kind of, you know what I'm saying? I love how you said about time. This is really, really beautiful. Leo, you're really going to, oh my gosh, Blue Flame, stop it. Leo, you're going to really enjoy this week. I have a feeling that you're really going to step into a lot of what you've been wanting to manifest. And at the end of the week, you're just like, you're probably going to take the week off. Like you're probably just going to go on a vacation. This is rest and recuperation. So for those of you who need that healing too, congratulations. Your success is here. That's freaking beautiful. There we go. Relaxed. So that's beautiful. Leo, you so far got the best reading. Like, I'm not surprised, but like that's pretty lit. So for love, for romance, let me not say for love, for romance, we have the Judgment card. Maybe it could be a Gemini that you're destined to be with, Leo, who just rushes into your life like, we're soulmates, let's go on an adventure. And they just drop knowledge in the Gemini way. Like, hey, we're soulmates, let's go. And they're like, whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. I'm dying, my bad. That's hilarious. But the Judgment card is talking about, let me not say I'm dying. I'm living, I'm resurrecting, but you're going to come into your highest, awakening. You're going to be led to your highest purpose. Like with the Judgment card, you could very well have kids or move in or marry somebody. Like you're going to realize and awaken to this romantic connection is linked to your higher purpose. Okay. It could describe a relationship that nearly ended only to be revived in the last minute. But for those of you who are single, you're going to find love through finding your calling in life. Yeah, the Aries reading was dope too. And concerning that calling in your life, this is going to align you with who you're meant to be. And someone's going to fall in love with your leadership qualities. So for career, by the way, be very careful of people who are skeptical of what you do, but they're only skeptical. Like they don't bring any conclusive facts. Like they're just fucking idiots. And they just want to play contrarian to you because you have Saturn opposite you. Don't waste your time with such peons, Leo. We have the 5 of Swords. Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. This is literally what I was just talking about. Leo, you have certain people. Listen, this is you. You're where you want to be. But you have certain people that are just disagreeing with you just to disagree with you. Like you can be like 1 + 1 is 2. And they'll be like, no, it's 3. And it's like, Leo, I feel like in your career, you're trying to prove what you're doing is worth it. And it's like, you're gonna win the argument, but you will just waste your time. And Leo, you're fire, so you don't want people to just talk to you a certain way. You know you're gonna want to clap back. I'm just gonna ask you, is it worth it, Leo? And all the Leos are like, bitch, yes, it is worth it. I won the argument. And I get it. I'm petty gang too. I'm a Gemini. Like, I get it. But like, just know you're not going anywhere. You're not proving anything to these people. They just want to play contrarian with you. And you don't have time to play that. So just keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? You don't get caught in miscommunication or arguing with people in your career, because it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to deal with people who try and undermine what you do, not because you're not good at what you do. They just don't like you, Leo. They're just jealous of you. Like, they don't like your personality. They think that you brag about your accomplishments when they're weak. Like, they don't have accomplishments of their own to be like, oh, I see you, Leo, congrats. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna be like, oh, you're narcissistic and blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Tell them to suck your dick. I'm so serious. Like, tell them to suck your dick, especially if you're a woman. If you're a vagina holder, tell them to suck your dick. Like, it is what it is. Thank you, Blue Flame. They're fucking stupid, Leo. Like, I swear to God, like, it is what it is. Other than that, think Tory Lanez. Think about what Tory Lanez is going through. Okay, he's in trouble for basically, you know, a smear campaign. So for the spiritual lesson, we got exactly what Taurus got. Leo, take your own advice. Like, you are walking your own path. Okay, that's what I'm about to start calling y'all, vagina holders. Okay, for you dick holders and vagina holders, it is what it is. You can all tell people to suck your dick. It is what it is. The Hermit is talking about you walking your own path, similar to Taurus. The path you're walking on, no one else has walked on before, because it's you. It's the path of your own individuality. And no one can give you advice on that but you. That is amazing. Beautiful. So now we're going to step into Virgo. Yep. Yes, they love ganging up. They don't want that smoke. Virgo. Ooh, Blue Flame. Let's not. Ooh, good point. So we have Page of Swords. Ooh, look at that. I split the deck, Virgo. I got the Ace of Swords. So Virgo, this is talking about this week. You may be learning a new language. You're coming into new insight. You're learning how to think or speak in a new way. And the Ace of Swords is saying you're gonna get what you're looking for. If you're lurking on your ex-boyfriend or boyfriend's page and you want to see if they cheating, you're gonna find what you're your detective work is going to pay off. And hopefully, but other than that, I'm gonna be real with you. This is that lurker energy. This is spying or being spied on. And this is gossip. So Virgo, like, I know the first thing I thought when I saw this was, I know that you being lurked on. You know, Virgo, celebrities, non-celebrities is lurking on your page right now, Virgo. It's lurking on your page right now. I'm gonna try not to be too loud. Someone is lurking on your page right now. Trying to find all sorts of info about you, where you stay, what you doing. Obsessed. Even people who don't even like you like that. But hold on, Virgo, you mutable. Virgo, you're the researcher. You lurking too. But see, Virgo always has their reasons to lurk, right? They're not just lurking. They just have to see if this person's a serial killer or not. So they just have to do their research. And that's what I'm saying, Virgo. you gonna find what you looking for. So just be careful. Just be careful. It is what it is, right? Someone did right. It is what it is. So lurk or be lurked. It is what it is. But we do have the Four of Pentacles. You're coming into this week with the bag. Thank you. It's called studying, Mike. And the Page of Swords is the card of studying. You're studying. Right? The info comes to you. The Page of Swords is also gossip or info that comes to you unpredictably. But you're coming into this week with the bag. Assured material gain. You're stepping into a sense of financial stability, even if it's just in your attitude and how much more you value yourself. We got Archangel Michael here, the Temperance card, balance. This is you representing this temperance. This is you balancing and fixing other people's lives because they depend on you to do everything. And thank you, Universe, for the donation. Oh, right. Leo rising. Congrats. That's what's up. Bet. And we do have, ooh, look at that, Virgo. We got the Two of Cups. You're ending the week off with mutual love. Look at that, Virgo. That's actually really gangster. This is a very grounded reading. So like you're coming into financial stability, balance, and romance. I really feel like this is strictly romance. I feel like, especially if it's new, if you're single, this balance and stability in your life is going to end your week off with mutual lurking. But really, more so, if this is platonic, this is someone who you can trust. If it's romantic, it's someone who you can trust. So it's beautiful. It's definitely someone who is into you like you're into them. And so we're going to do the romance card real quick. For romance, we have, Virgo, it is a new lover. Oh, look at that. This is you here, Virgo. Oh, I got to hear that. That already sounds interesting. Yes, I'm trying to have like my Frieza laugh, but I'm working on it. But this is, look at you, Virgo. This is you chilling. This is Venus and Virgo, and this is new love just being you. So we do know this might be a new love. Ace of Cups is either a new cycle in an existing partnership or a new love. This is beautiful. Coming straight out of thin air, like Virgo, have my babies, have my kids. And you're going to be like, I'll think about it. All right. So we do have, for some of you, that new love is the bag. It's money. You're going to be married to the game again. So for career, this is interesting. We have the Three of Swords. And this is definitely speaking of making a sacrifice in order to move forward into your career. Or it could be ending a certain phase of your career. It's not coming into betrayals through your career as much as I feel like this is personally making the necessary sacrifices so that you can actually advance more in your career. Some of you may have to let go of certain habits. It's actually really interesting. I feel like this is going to help your career. It's just certain things, love or business, not both. Don't worry, Virgo's getting the bag. It's just the Three of Swords is maybe there's certain people in your life or habits that you just can't do in order for you to really come into success. Something is going to end. And I don't think it's a bad thing at all. So the spiritual lesson that we have, right, shedding fears and paying attention to red flags as well. But make sure your boss doesn't like screw you over. And yes, y'all are the bag. That is a fact. Okay. We got it again, dude. The spiritual lesson is the same as the car. You're getting the bag. You're stepping into a much greater level of financial stability because some of you Virgos are already wealthy. So like if you know what I'm saying? Like this may not mean something to you if you're already rich, but it's like a higher level of financial stability from like a milli to 10 milli, something like that. Like it's really more so coming into more authority, coming into more respect. I really feel like for so many Virgos, it might not even be money in the bank as much as it is just this presence that commands so much value and brings you so much money because you have stabilized this. So the fact that we got this again, I think is an echo for the Three of Swords. It's not really anything bad in career. It's just making sure you're more focused on, boom, new planner, who's this? Right, literally new planner, who this? So Libra, it's your turn. Libra, bruh, 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 bruh. Libra, bruh, Libra. Okay, bruh. I mean Libra. Wow. Okay, so the underlying theme that we have is the Eight of Swords. Libra, you're too intelligent, and too much of anything is a bad thing. You kind of just get stuff super quickly. I can see it now. It's like Libra can look at a situation and connect the dots so quickly. Now it's like, damn, this person's about to come to this party, and in 5 minutes, his ex-boyfriend is about, or her ex-boyfriend is about to come through, and like no one even knows the chaos that's about to erupt. And you're like, what do I do? What do I do? Libra, like you can think yourself into being stuck because like you can be so intelligent, you know stuff before it's meant to happen, and then you might kind of take what you know and allow yourself to feel stuck because it's like, what do you do? It's like you anticipate it's like you anticipate the fuckery. But here's the thing. You're so smart, but the intelligent. But the thing is, even though you can calculate that, you have to remember the magic, right? What the universe is teaching you is you're right in what you analyze. Like the reason why you get stuck is it's not that what you're calculating is just in your head. You're always right. That's actually a superpower. Like Libra is always right. So it's like, damn, but you have to remember the magic of life. Even though you could be right, things can still change and work in your favor. So this week is going to teach you to change your thoughts to change your life. Regardless of what you analyze in the moment, you're going to take the blindfolds off. You're going to really confront what in your life and what limiting beliefs and patterns you have stuck there. Because certain things that were true for you aren't true anymore because you have evolved, especially with Jupiter and Aquarius. Like you're so much more powerful than you used to be. And so the same limiting beliefs, you've outgrown them. And you're going to see this week. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So similar to Virgo, you get in the bag. This could even be, you know what I'm saying? Like a Capricorn woman, or you know what I'm saying, a grounded woman who you're able to connect with, who helps manage your finances. But this is you working from home, taking your personal business or your personal hustle, and you're turning it more into a business. I really see you as just so much more, you know, the birthday bag. There we go. Kind of coming into this could even be Kim Kardashian coming into a $60 million home. Like you never know. Just stuff that like comes into so much management and money. We have the Eight of Pentacles, which once again is money. But this is you personally tapping into the hard work that goes into maintaining the work you're already doing. But interestingly enough, the Eight of Pentacles is you putting in more effort and value to the work you're doing to come into more success. So basically, the work you're doing well, and you want to maintain that work. And then we have Gemini, once again, just coming through like, hey. So this is a message of truth that may seek to cut these blindfolds off. This is very interesting. This could even be a Gemini from your past that you're coming through. And now I'm kind of weirded out that I sort of said Kim Kardashian, but other than that, this is very interesting because this night is not you. This night is somebody at the end of the week that is going to come through with a message that might flip your world or like reveal the truth. But this is interesting. The first part of this week is putting in that quality work and coming into a lot of money too. And this could be you also getting enlightened with an idea. And happy birthday, Brown Brujito. That's beautiful. Super awesome. Happy early birthday, rather. So I hope that resonates with you, Libra, because that didn't really flow. It does, but it's in a different way. It's definitely starting off the week grounded, and then it's tapping you into intellectual ideas that will really lead you into next week. But I think through a partner, through a friend who just kind of enlightens you. Oh, nice. Shout out to Kim. Beautiful. So I feel like some of you, like, people are going to be just so sensitive to what you say, and you're just going to be like, oh, did that hurt your feelings? So the romance card that we have for you, Libra, is the Libra Queen, the Queen of Swords. I love this queen because she will chop a nigga's heads off, like, period. She will chop someone's head off like this. But this is definitely talking about, interestingly enough, the Queen of Swords isn't romantic. The Queen of Swords wants to get straight to business. The Queen of Swords is like, all right, nigga, what's up? Don't waste my time. Talk to me. And I love that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Queen of Cups is lit. The Queen of Cups is very romantic. You feel me? Like, she's going to nurture your feelings. Queen of Swords is not going to nurture your feelings. Queen of Swords will be like, look, your breath smells, nigga. Like, you're wasting my time here. Like, what's up? Well, honestly, you have 5 minutes. And she's not a bitch. Like, the Queen of Swords normally is seen as like the bitter woman post-divorce. Like, she ain't fucking with nobody. She's not a bitch though. Like, she just don't want her time wasted. She knows how niggas do. She knows how men do. You feel me? Like, she's not trying to get romantic with you. But talk to her about crypto and she'll listen. You feel me? Like, oh, okay, you actually know of some new acquisition. Like, then she can make the time work well. She's very professional, right? So this is saying that your approach to love, you want to be blunt and very professional. It's counterintuitive. You think you'd want to be like, right? It's interesting because the Queen of Swords can indicate that you're your own worst enemy in personal relationships. You need to be loved, but you're pushing people away. And so you might find that there's difficulties in letting walls down. Okay. Here's the thing though. It's not that you have difficulty letting walls down. It's that you're super intelligent and people are fucking stupid and you just don't want to waste your time. It's not that you aren't nice. It's not that you're holding yourself off. You know, you're talking to other people. My bad. I didn't even know I'm so loud. I'm so sorry. I think it's the way. But personally, once again, like, Libra, I think you're surrounded by idiots. I don't mean to say that. It's not like you're not going around. It's like you're talking to people and you're just like, wow, you're fucking stupid. You're stupid. You're dumb. Am I a bitch or are you people just idiots? So it's just like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. And Libra, don't hurt yourself. Don't beat yourself up for that. I wouldn't really dumb yourself down at all. Oh, okay. Not the actual volume. Okay. Appreciate you. I misunderstood the slang. So you mean as in facts? I feel you. Okay, got you. Thank you, Joshua. I feel you. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Don't let these people play you, Libra. I'm gonna kind of twist that meaning, and I would say keep your standard time. I'm thinking you kind of want to be a bit cold. Like, Just weed out the suckers. Weed out the suckers, Libra. Be yourself quintessentially. And we have for career, yes, you are getting the bag. You are getting the bag, Libra. You are getting rich. And it's not like you have to take from other people to get rich. This is your own material gain. Like you're stepping into more financial security. And this is very powerful because you're getting the bag. This is crazy. But you're also stepping on coins. This is status. You're just increasing in your understanding. Once again, similar to the other energies, I'm feeling that like with Leo, people who have a problem with you, but they won't say that to your face though. Like they don't want that smoke with you though, you know what I'm saying? But like it is what it is, right? Like they might mutter under their breath, but it's like if they feel that way about you, they can talk to you about it. It's just Libra, no one's going to talk to you about it because with your words, you will destroy them. Like you will just say like 2 sentences like, oh, wow, I didn't know you were intellectually challenged like that. And now that person's in their feelings for the rest of the week because you put them in their place. So other than that, the spiritual lesson, Libra, cheerleading that abundance. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Yeah, that was just like I was genuinely excited to see that 4 of Pentacles. I feel like you're genuinely going to be excited about career because it's going to really promise moving forward so much stability you can build on. So the spiritual lesson, Libra, that we have for you is balance, my friend, moderation. You're going to put your life in complete moderation. Libra, you're going to be able to go to that business meeting, talk to the most powerful people in the world, kick back, drink 6 Moscatos, have a complete rager, get super drunk if you want, but then still wake up and tackle all your work. Like you'll be able to live arranging your lifestyle, but put it all in balance. You don't even have to get super drunk because this is temperance, right? So like you're doing everything in balance. But like this, I'm just kind of going in an extreme way. Like you'll be able to do it's not like you have to live this boring life. You're gonna be, everything is good. There's nothing bad. Smoking, drinking, partying, as long as you do it all in moderation. That's what the spiritual lesson is gonna be. You're gonna be able to do a little bit of everything, and you're gonna bring your life into so much more balance and good management. And you're also going to come into how to bring elements of your imagination and integrate with your lifestyle so you can live a literal fantasy life. And that's awesome. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, I'm getting a strong message for you right off the bat. And it's like taking off the kitty gloves. There we go. I'm getting it strong. You are a dark lord or a dark lady. So it's like, I feel like society made you kind of sugarcoat yourself because you can be a bit too dark for people. And now the energy is we're not holding back anymore. Like if I'm too dark for you, then suck my abyss. I don't even have a dick. I have an abyss. Like you have to go into the depths to find it. And good luck with that. You're never going to come out. So I really feel like some of you have to be like, it's demon time, Scorpio. It's demon time. I'm picking it up for you, Scorpio moons, your sun. Like it's demon time. It's demon time. It's Scorpio season. It's demon time. I'm getting it. I'm not saying that you have to be evil to people. I'm saying you might have to be evil to the evil people. Demon time. Okay. So underlying theme it. All right, Scorpio. I think you guys thought I was joking. It is demon time. I'm so serious. So you guys are, of course, pointing out red flags in people. Okay, this is this is seeing all the toxicity that's going to arise in your dealings with people. Okay, and this is you getting a bit frisky here. Okay, so be very mindful of that. This is definitely going to bring up a lot of red flags. You know I didn't play. Squid looking game. Straight up. I'm looking like I'm part of the PlayStation gang. What the hell was up with that PlayStation cosplay? But other than that, this is the underlying theme. Watch out for them red flags. And it's demon time. Okay, so we have the 10 of cups. Oh, this could also be ridiculously good sex. This could be ridiculously good sex. Okay, so we also have the 10 of cups. You're stepping into this week with fulfillment. We have the Ace of Cups. Look at you, Scorpios. This is a week of just amazing debauchery and sex and fun. We have the Ace of Cups, which, I mean, some of you might be innocent because Scorpio is also innocence and purity. So this could just be ridding yourself of toxic influences and stepping into this. We have the Three of Wands. Look at you, Scorpio, for such demon time. You have a wholesome thread. Like we have literally you stepping into fulfillment, new feelings and love. And then the Three of Wands is you coming into your long-term plans. You're definitely going to see your ships coming in. And it's very, very important because this really comes into you seeing much of your plans be put into fruition. So Scorpio, this is really beautiful. And for the romance card, we have the Four of Pentacles. This card is coming up a lot. So this is talking about balance and stability in your relationships. This is even talking about coming into maybe a wealthy partner. Oh my God, that was disgusting. I didn't mean it like that. But more so, money may be more a motivation to stay in a relationship. You may be, and this makes sense with Taurus in the 7th house. You may want or seek partners that are financially stable, which is very interesting. For romance, we have the 10 of Cups. You would think it'd be the other way around. So I feel like you can put that the other way around. 10 of Cups is coming again, beginning of the week. This is you being in a position to love your job. Your job is going to be more like a dream job. Okay. And this is going to extend into Scorpio season too. Congratulations. You're going to have a lot of fulfillment loving what you do. Whew. Again with the 10 of Cups. Exactly. For you progressed Scorpios who are born Libra suns, this applies to you too. Okay. So for the spiritual lesson, Scorpio, we have the two. Oh my God. We have the two. I'm going to be right. Scorpio, this demon time could be with a partner, but the spiritual lesson is connecting with someone who you have a mutual love connection with. I don't know if Virgo got this or Cancer, but that's very interesting. That's very, 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 very interesting. This is really whether platonic or romantic. That mask was awesome to wear, by the way. This is really more so you connecting with someone who you trust. And that lesson will really show you that this is someone who's long-term in your life. Oh, that's awesome. Shout out to Jax. All right. So with that being said, before we step into the final 4 God signs, the first 4 are individual, the next 4 are social, the last 4 are collective, aka gods. So I am offering, once again, my webinar for those of you who would like to join the Scorpio season 2021 webinar. If you look at the link in the description box below, or my website under the events tab, I am going to be conducting this webinar this Saturday on the 23rd, baby. You don't want to miss this webinar. Trust me, you want to make it to this one. I'm making sure to do it early, like you all voted to do it at the beginning. That way it'll be relevant for the rest of the season. And I'm going to break down the transits. I made the Libra season one free. So if you want to see how I do, you could check that one out too. Okay. But other than that, we had I also have my readings available at a discount for those of you who would like discounted rate of readings. I have my 30-minute consultations available. Joshua, thank you so much. Shout out to Team Yoruba. Your last name looks like you're Yoruba. So shout out to the Oduduwas. Other than that, yeah, book a reading with me. You can get a webinar ticket, and I still have the live readings available. I'm gonna do that right after we're done. That being said, let's get right into Sagittarius. And I got you. So boom. Oh my gosh, thank you. I didn't even know I say available wrong. I don't know why I say available. I don't know why I say that like that. I just available. I don't even know why I say it like that. Available. How do you say it? Available. Available. Oh my God. I don't even know why I say it like that. I'll be unconscious of this until y'all tell me or make fun of me like that. What did I used to say? Noun? Like, I didn't even realize I'd be saying it like that. But other than that, Sagittarius, let's go. Perfect. So we have as the underlying theme the Mercury and Sag. Okay. 8 of Wands. Expect things to move very quickly. This is the wands of love or the arrows of love. You can go 0 to 100 with certain people, but this is talking about blockages releasing, especially with the South Node in your sign. Okay. This is very, very important because this is very forward moving. I love how Ascension Diary said, yes, we moving. This is definitely going to really release blockages and push you forward swiftly. Make sure you're in a position to receive messages because they coming in. I forgot who we got this for. We got this for Gemini or Aries. We didn't get this for Gemini. I think we got this for Taurus. Someone got this as the past position, and that was very interesting. But you're moving away. I think this was for Taurus. You're moving away from this sense of alienation. It was Taurus, right? We got the 4 of Swords, which is going to have you harness this sense of rest and home. Congratulations. Ricardo, thank you very much for ordering the monthly Peace Port. You should have received a unlisted link so that you can access it. And we will see you at the webinar. Bet. So Sagittarius, you're coming into more rest, whereas Taurus came into the 4 of Wands. You're coming into the 4 of Swords. Very interesting, especially if you have Taurus and Sag energy. This is going to really resonate a lot. So that's very interesting. Similar to Taurus that's celebrating, Sag, you're resting, and that's a celebration to you. You might even come on a vacation. This is very interesting, though, because the 5 of Pentacles doesn't mean you're broke. It could just mean you feel alienated. You could be around a bunch of rich people and you're rich yourself, but you don't feel valued. You know what I mean? And you're walking away from that and you're coming into more rest. Damn, this is chaotic, though. We got the 5 of Swords. So this is interesting. You got people on your dick, Sag, that don't know shit. And it's just very annoying. So we do have the 5 of Swords. Normally you don't, this comes after. So it's like you have that rest, but then you might just be around a lot of toxicity. Remember, this is just a weekly reading. So I want you to see this as just moving through a turbulent and chaotic week. This isn't even bad. It looks bad on the surface, but it's just getting through some miscommunication, Mercury retrograde shadows. This is Venus in Aquarius. This is Jupiter Libra. This is Mercury in Taurus. So just keep that in mind. We got the 5, 5, and the 4. It's like in the, you know what I'm saying, middle card here. What's up, Trina? We will talk tomorrow. Oh, nice. Congrats. Definitely looking forward to our consultation tomorrow. Right, you're my very first consultation too, so that's beautiful. Other than that, this is very, very, very important because wow, this is very, very interesting. I get the sense that Sag, you about to rain arrows on, so I think you're about to go off on someone's B ass. Okay, I hear your higher self right now. You're about to go off on someone's bitch ass. This is interesting. Sag, I see that 5 of Swords as you just like wailing off on the people who dared ruin your rest. It's like you had this recuperation and then now someone's bringing up that bullshit and it's like, hold on, let me get my arrows. Which is interesting. Yes, you're always angry. That's your secret. You're like the Hulk. But other than that, but see, you're not like Aries. Like Aries is angry. Sagittarius, y'all love to get angry. Y'all love war. People don't know that about Sag. Like Sag will instigate shit because Sag just likes to argue. Like Sag really likes that passion. Like Aries will get passionate and people will think Aries is angry, but they're just passionate. Sag is trying to get mad. Sag loves the smoke so much. It's almost obsessive. So it is what it is. Like they just love war. It's interesting. They just, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like a Sagittarius will go off on somebody and inside, like their face will look mad, but inside they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going off on this motherfucker's bitch ass right now. Look at how crazy I sound. Like they love that because it's fun. It's like, you know, you may not let that out, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, oh, meanwhile, they got the mad face on, but they're laughing inside. They're like, look at this bitch. They all scared and shit. Like you love that shit, Sag. You don't tell them you can't fool me. You love that shit. And I know it. It is, they truly don't care. Cause they're kicking ass and taking names. It is what it is. But yes, J-Lo, thank you. It really be like that. I love it. Dying laughing on the inside too. Like people will think you're mad, and the whole time you're just like, that was fun. I got to express that. That was lit. And meanwhile, you're over it too. And people think you're still angry. It's like, no, I got that out. Right. Then boom. So for romance. Right, the hunter. They looking for the smoke. Okay. K-Labs, what's up? One of my favorite Sages. It's amazing. So beautiful. Okay. Shout out to Joy. So for the romance reading, once again, not love, but romance, we have the High Priestess. So this is talking about a psychic connection. Sagittarius, you're the complete version of Gemini here, and we're magic, okay? So Sagittarius, you can just see some shit. Like you'll meet someone named Fred, and then you'll watch your favorite sitcom, and then Fred will come up on that show, and it mirrors the connection you have with this real Fred. And now it's like, damn, I just had a synchronicity. And if I tell this motherfucker, they gonna think I'm crazy as hell. And Sag, just trust the synchronicities. You see, I feel like this is kind of bittersweet. Cancer creeps into a Sag reason. I love it. It's like y'all can see the truth, Gemini 7th house of a relationship like that. Like that. Like the signs and the synchronicities you get will legitimately tie you into the true nature, right? Or meeting your boyfriend in the astral first. Exactly. So it's just y'all synchronicities with the Neptune square is next level. To the point where if you tell this person, they gonna look at you like you're crazy. Like this is gonna be like, what? And so you know, this isn't saying that you kind of have to just put yourself out there like that, but just silently trust these intuitions. Sometimes this will speak of love that doesn't make it out of, you know, what you're doing because it's so strong. But this is talking about dreaming about your soulmate before you meet and a strong psychic connection between you and your couple. Neptune does troll a lot. So trust your intuition. The synchronicities is going to be popping. Trust me, I had a similar experience, and it could just feel kind of frustrating because you know it means something, but you sometimes may not know what to do. There's nothing you have to do. You just want to kind of allow this to flow and be willing to share what you want when you think the time is right. But for career, we have the 10 of Cups. This is coming up a lot. So 3 people, I think, got the 10 of Cups. Was it Scorpio, Sagittarius, and who else got this for career? Was it Leo? Because you're living your dream job. This is fulfillment. And I like that we got this for several of you. You're going to really love what you do. Just to kind of emphasize this is not a slouch card. Like this is amazing to get for career. Once again, you're going to feel like what you do is so aligned with you. And you're going to feel like you found the perfect job. This could also be property investments, careers in the public eye, creative jobs. So I feel like your 10th house is Virgo, Sag. You're going to feel like you have the perfect job. Okay. So finally, Sagittarius, for the spiritual lesson, that is like a double whammy. Congratulations. Right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So for spiritual lesson, Sagittarius, we have Sagittarius. This is the exact same card for Libra. So we know Libra is your best friend. Both of you are just going to be moderating your lives. You're going to be sharing stories about how you balance in your life. But because this is you, Sagittarius, the secret to temperance and Sag is Sagittarius. Okay. Represents your ability to draw. The superpower of Archangel Michael with the demiurge is that you can draw anything out of nothing, because Sagittarius is the portal back into the spiritual. And so this is you once again incorporating the Neptune Pisces imagination to ground at 10th house in Virgo and to exercise good management in your life. So whereas Libra is learning good management and moderation, the spiritual lesson for you, Sagittarius, is to manifest your supernatural abilities of manifestation and to just materialize anything you want into thin air. Yeah, you are balancing your life, but I really sense it's more so the occult meaning of this card, where you're really drawing in the subconscious and mixing it with the conscious, okay, and activating your magical ability. Big facts, big time. Trust me, Gemini and Sag are the 2 signs getting the most trolled right now. Then Virgo and Pisces. It's just Pisces is a troll. So like Pisces just decided I'm going to troll for my whole life with Aquarius. And I see you, Pisces. I actually look up to you for that. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. So other than that, Capricorn. Capricorn, the underlying theme for you. Boom. The underlying theme for you. Come on now. The 3 of Swords. Hardcore sacrifices. Capricorn, you're the fucking GOAT. And there are going to be certain things you have to sacrifice to be the greatest. Some of you find it hard to trust, but you cut into the heart of a situation. I really feel like, and I got you, Rel, I really feel like for you, Capricorn, you're making hardcore cuts. And you're going to let go of influences that just waste your goddamn time. Yeah, this is a heartbreak card, but I wouldn't look at it negatively. You're just going to cut off the fat. We do have you stepping into this week. This is what Cancer got. I love it. I love it. You and Cancer got the same interesting card. So the King of Swords, I forgot what their bottom card was. I think it was the 4 of Wands, but the King of Swords is definitely speaking of you stepping into this week more intellectually objective and detached. This could also be a partner or someone who is giving you expert advice at the top of their field. And we have this with the 4 of Swords. A lot of y'all are resting this week. I'm so dead. Oh, yo, I need to watch out before I know. Fuck that. I'm so alive. I'm resurrected. I don't do that no more. I can't even. But this 4 of Swords is definitely talking about you being in a position. Honestly, some of you might bury someone this week. Not for Cap Moons. Thank you, Lou Flame. But no, it's refining the casting list. And personally, there's a lot of people resting this week. I love that. Some of you are going to really like gain that mental restoration, especially following the King of Swords, where you're in a healthy place mentally. Please be a sword. Please be a sword. Okay, this is cool. We got the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, once you make the sacrifice, fortune is going to turn your life around. And Fortuna can be a bitch, and she can change your life for the worse and fuck your shit up. But I get the sense that after this rest, this is Jupiter and Libra, this is Jupiter, you're going to come into unexpected abundance and opportunities. That's like winning the lottery. Like, does rest have to be through sleep or stagnation? Such a good question, GS. And serious cuts. Rest can be like you're just enjoying yourself. It's just you're chilling, you're more relaxed. Instead of being busy and stressed and filled with anxiety, your mind is calm. You actually have a peace in your mind. This is actually really awesome. And the key to this are the sacrifices you're making, the cuts you're making. Like, there's just a certain energy you're not going to entertain anymore. Some of you, the Four of Swords could be a one-night stand that may bring unexpected luck too. So, right, just reading my book. Exactly. In fact, this is the perfect form of the Four of Swords. Just relaxing, reading a book, stimulating your mind, and balancing it. So personally, for romance, and Jupiter is gone direct. Shout out to Carrie and Blue Flame. So for romance, we have the Six of Swords. Some of you could be in a long distance relationship. This is talking about social media, online dating, or getting to know someone, through text. You can have a long distance relationship, and it's speaking of working through your issues and making it through. So you're going to find this week you're bridging the gap between someone who might be far away from you. But if you're just getting to know them, you're going to establish a potential long-term relationship. I'm not really a fan of those, but when it's worth it, it is worth it. And, you want to invest in that. So other than that, for career, there we go. I rest while dancing. It's also another amazing way. Ooh, I see you, Tang. Congratulations. So for career, Cap, we have, this is literally the Sun in Capricorn card. So you get in the bag. And you're not, did Libra get this? Libra got this. So not only are you getting the bag, and someone else got this too, but you get in the bag. Now here, Capricorn, this applies to Libra, but this applies to you, right? So this speaks of contracts involving big money or careers in well-established firms. Here's the thing with Capricorn, okay? I got you, Malibu. Once again, oh my gosh, 10, I'm so sorry. I'm not a fan of long distance relationships, not long-term relationships. My bad. I'm not a fan of long distance relationships, but if it's worth it, it's worth it, okay? But Capricorn, let me talk to you. This is the card that people will say that you're stubbornly holding on to shit. Be stubborn. Be stubborn. Tell people to get their own money. Don't because you got all this money, let people, this is why you're making them cuts. Don't let people be like, hey, can I borrow money? First of all, will you have the money? You're going to have way more than enough money. But I want you to take that cup and pour it out in front of people. And don't even offer. Just be stubborn. Hold on to your money. Save your money. You're going to see a lot of tarot readers be like, maybe you shouldn't hold on or be stubborn. No, be stubborn. Be stubborn. Don't mess with these broke peons, okay? I'm channeling my inner Capricorn. Don't entertain these broke peons who only care about what you can give them. Dole out now if you're throwing ones in the strip club, that's totally different. You can make it rain. You can make it rain. We pay rent out here. You can do that. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, be stubborn with your money. Be selfish with your money, okay? Toots nose up. Thank you. Because I see these tarot card readers saying, no, you need to be more generous. No. That's not why you a Capricorn. That's not why you a Capricorn. Hold your pinky out and be like, ugh, if another person asks me for money again, like, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And so the spiritual lesson for you, Capricorn, boom. Shout out to the Cap Moons. Shout out to the Cap Moons. Yes. Okay. The spiritual lesson for you, Cap, is the Nine of Pentacles. Long-term investments do pay off. For you cryptocurrency, stock, real estate holding individuals, you need to take a long-term approach for your investments. With relationships, with money, you have a farm. And so this farm is going to give you money, but it's going to take a while. The longer, the better. You don't want to rush the development of your crops. And so really take your time and be patient. This is saying that what you're doing will pay off. Sometimes you may feel not good enough, but this is saying that if you feel like, is what I'm doing worth it in the long term? It is. And this week is going to give you a chance to examine it. If it's not worth it, cut it off. The Three of Swords is basically with that Three of Swords, right? This is how you'll know if it cuts off. Is it worth the long-term investment? If it's not, Three of Swords, that bitch. Cut it off. Boom. So Aquarius, right? Debt free. Aquarius. Aquarius, you're going to return to who you originally were before these humans made you lose sight of what you're here for. Filter mics. So there we go. The underlying theme that we have is the sun. Okay, you know I fucks with y'all. Hold on. Wrong song. Do you like happiness? Do you like the arousal sexually when you get what you want? Come down, Aquarius. Happiness is here for you. You're going to have a big fat smile on your face all week. Congratulations. I really will never get tired of that song. This is amazing. So we do have the Hangman. Looks like a sacrifice and surrendering is paying off. You're coming into this week. Who did we start this with? Who did we start this? I think Cancer started this. I forgot who also got this card first, but reach out to that sign, okay? Hey, appreciate you. Yo, I got that South Node in Leo. I'm a born actor. So personally, once again, this is you kind of stepping through, surrendering, you know what I'm saying? Certain assumptions or notions. But you know what, Aquarius? No. This is you sacrificing yourself to Odin. It was Aries. Okay. So Aries had the Hangman. This is you sacrificing yourself. I do need a skinny mic or a small mic. This is you. This is Odin sacrificing himself to Odin. And this is you becoming your higher self. You're transforming your personality into your higher self. This is you midweek with the world in your hands, which for anyone is their smartphone. And this is you in a position to realistically plan your vision to the world. This is Mars and Aries. This is you realizing, what do I want to contribute to the world? How do I want to manifest my vision to the world? You feel me? And we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is definitely speaking of you perhaps coming into money unexpectedly when you most need it, but it's reinventing yourself. It's taking care of how you look. It's starting something new. It's being practical. It's being in a position to change the way you ground your money, since especially you're coming back to the drawing board of how you want to manifest your vision, whether you're super rich or not. It's kind of like changing the way you acquire funds. But for some of you, when you least expect it, you could come into a gift too, which is really interesting. So, for romance, we have the Hermit card. This is talking about maybe being a hermit with somebody, or you coming into a deeper understanding of what it is you want in love. You're alone, but you're not lonely. Some of you might actually just dodge romance and just seek isolation. Some of you, your romance will be with yourself and just being with yourself. But the Hermit card speaks of a deep, soulful relationship that develops over time. So Aquarius, which is so true to your archetype, this is you perhaps falling in love with a friend. Normally, this is a deep soul connection that you have, that they're your friend first, and then you actually start to develop something more. That is hilarious. And so for career, we have the Lover's card. You're going to find that you're able to combine your head and your heart and really tap into your passion. And this is going to be really awesome because you're going to feel more united about what you want to do than normal. So this often signifies stimulating work such as information gathering, media work, or it can be careers in the beauty industry. This could even be in your career coming into your soulmate. Like you may find that romance is linked with your career, but really, Aquarius, what I feel like this is for you, you're going to have such a passion for what you love to do. Some of you are going to make your passion your career. And this is going to, and if you already did, it's going to revive that passion. And it's going to feel less like a job and more like what you wake up and love to do. And so for the spiritual lesson, we got the Page of Wands. This is saying to get excited like a kid again. I think some of you lost that, especially because you know. And as people say that, what Aquarius says, I know. So like some people say that the more you know, the sadder you are. And because you know how things will play out, Aquarius is celestial. They're supernatural. So it's like they don't just know it all. Like they actually know. And so it's like they're not going to be excited about certain things because they know. And I feel like some of you lost that excitement. Some of you, I want you to think J. Cole, the warm up and the come up. Do you know how hungry J. Cole was when he came? It's not like off-season J. Cole. He's already the GOAT. Like he's sunning everybody. I'm talking about come up, warm up J. Cole. I'm talking about Weekend before he became the Weekend or Starboy. Like the hunger, the passion. They knew they were going to be someone in this world. They were excited about it. And they were hungry. You feel me? Some of you need that again. Some of you need to come back to that again. And that's the spiritual lesson for you this week. It's you quintessentially not only embracing that, but, being in a position to take risks, do something you haven't done before, and go in a new direction just because. Okay. Yo, them mixtapes are the shit. Remember when that first came out? Like Dreams, like that was it. That was it. It was fire. So next, finally, we have Pisces. Bet. Right. This was before he went platinum with no features. Like this is we talking about sideline story Cole. Before he had the dreads and he had the chains and the fucking fresh cut. You feel me? Like Jermaine Cole, my friend. Like there was no one hungrier than him. I promise you. That dude was ready, hungry. Like I feel like you're gonna go back to that, Aquarius, and it's just gonna like really inspire you. So Pisces, the underlying theme that we have for you is the Five of Cups. Are you having a depression boner again? Pisces, the jig is up because like, yep, you're having a depression. Look. So you're going to see Pisces having a depression boner, but behind the smile, behind the sadness, they really still the magician. I feel like Pisces kind of like to be, Capricorn and Pisces sometimes like to be depressed because Pisces likes to sit in those like darker negative feelings just because it's like, it can kind of sometimes get addicting to just play victim or be the victim and just to be like, and to just sit in that, to really cultivate it. And some of you might be on a depression boner, or some of you got your feelings hurt by a Libra. Maybe you try to hit on a Libra and it just didn't. Is that what? Did a Libra tell you you're delusional? Did a Libra tell you you're delusional? But listen, like some of you, I'm not gonna say thank you. Like, look, Caps can have the melancholy, I get it. But some of you Pisces, I get it. Like Pisces can turn depression into a whole adventure. And you be thinking the Pisces is sad, but like they're in their own world. They're having a musical, and it's like they're processing all of the world's feelings. And it's just like some of you really like that, but I feel like you're gonna really. Oh, remember, I think Aries or Gemini. Who got the Five of Cups? It was Gemini, or was it Aries? I think it was Aries. That's interesting, though. It's good for art. You get your Adele on. But personally, this is you really uncovering negativity. But you know what? Oh, there we go, Amanda. That makes sense. But you know what? Honestly, there we go, romanticizing the pain. But you know what? Pisces, I feel like you're a collective entity, right? So you're feeling the whole world's pain. This is another underlying theme. And Pisces doesn't have people to speak to this about because y'all will think Pisces has some God complex, but they're gods. They're actual gods, though. So it's like you're feeling the whole world's pain, Pisces. And it's like, you know that whatever you do won't be enough. And I feel like you're mature enough to cry for other people, to cry those tears that the rest of the world won't cry. It's just you're not fooling the peace deal. I know you're using that to step into a higher depression boner. And it is what it is. Like, if that's what you want to do, then that's what you're going to do. We have the Three of Swords. Some of you are heartbroken. Check out your Pisces friends. And I get the sense that you're not just playing victim this time. It's really more so like you really, you know what I'm saying? Like coming into just like, honestly, Pisces, I feel like you and Gemini are coming into the same realization. You and Gemini are more so like realizing with Neptune the fate of the world. And you realize that there's so much fucked up shit that's just not really going to play out the way it's meant to. Because Gemini also got the Five of Cups. Gemini got it in the beginning. And so whereas Gemini is like, all right, fuck it, I don't care. Like Gemini has an attitude now. It's like, nah, screw that. Pisces is taking a more mature attitude that's really heartbroken. Because Gemini doesn't want to feel those feelings, but Pisces is going to get in their feels. Pisces is going to feel it for you. And so it's like, I feel like this is not a superficial heartbreak. It's like a collective heartbreak. It's like you're so psychic, you see where humanity is headed. You feel into the mass extinction events. You feel the earth. You feel this pain. You feel me? And it's just putting you in a position to really weep for the world. But we do have the Empress, so you getting pregnant. Okay, but this is also this you're getting pregnant with ideas, you're getting pregnant with pauses, you're getting pregnant with, I don't know why I said the pauses, but you're getting pregnant with abundance. Okay, boom. So this is where, and I'm glad you Gemini moon, because we see that again, but this is where I feel like, and I hate that I said, but this is also you coming into abundance after you kind of surrender this. Oh, but we have the Five of Wands too. So you might have people fighting over you. This is very interesting though. It's a little bit chaotic, I'm not going to lie. When the Five of Wands comes in the future card, you're going to end the week off with more time to play a pickup basketball game, to play badminton. I just want to say badminton, to play basketball. Five of Wands in the future means that you have time to just have leisure. You're not working. You have time to actually have fun. You know what I'm saying? And have like extracurricular activities. But it's interesting with the Empress in the middle here, because this has a lot to do. She said hormonal changes. Don't fuck with Blue Flame. She a tarot master. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? As negative as this seems, this is just the closure of your 8th house Libra season, where you wonder again that, and it can be, where you wonder again, you know what I'm saying? You know, that personally you might be in a position to realistically break through this. And it's you learning that most people are just not trustworthy, even if they think they are. Oh yeah, Gemini and Pisces is actually one of the strongest couples. They meet in Taurus. It's just when it doesn't work, it's a disaster. But when it works, it's heaven on earth. It's legitimately heaven on earth. But the moon signs have to work. Like the Gemini has to have like an earth or water moon, and the Pisces might have to have like a fire or air moon, or probably won't work. It depends. Because Gemini is just so insensitive. And Pisces sometimes is low-key delusional. And so like we love each other, but you know what I'm saying? Like when it doesn't work, like Gemini can say something not even meaning to hurt Pisces feelings. And then Pisces found like 6 reasons why they're offended by it. And Gemini will not even know. And then Pisces is being passive aggressive. So they're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like when it works, it works. But when it doesn't, it's just like, oh, like it's love hate like a motherfucker, because we need each other. We actually need each other. But Gemini can get in their ego, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what it is. So other than that, the romance card we have for Pisces is the 7 of Swords. So Pisces, you're going to uncover a fucking fraud, a liar. Whoever's been lying to you in relationships, that's one thing. 2, Pisces, this is saying do not trust people. Just because they say they're faithful, you might have to test their trust. You might have to catch certain people in a lie. And I really get the sense that a lot of dishonesty is going to really arise. This can indicate trust issues. If you're single, this can denote casual relationships with little potential to be anything more. Or a couple could be similar in hobbies and interests, and you prefer each other's company to others. But this could also be talking about you don't like to socialize with other people in a couple. You just like to stay up with yourself. But this is you kind of, you know, reading between the lines. Don't take people for face value, because you're very unconditionally loving and you can attract narcissists. Pisces, you are the number 1 attractor of narcissists. You and Cancer, I'm gonna just be real. Y'all attract narcissists like flies on shit, or like a light and bugs. It's insane. But people don't know that Pisces plays dumb too. So it is what it is. Pisces, I was gonna say some of you might be on some shady shit, but I really think this is you just exposing other people. So career, we have, all right, everyone, let's give Pisces a hug. Pisces, because see, like Pisces is the karmic sign. So like people take a collective dump on Pisces, like all the negativity that the collective goes through, where do you think it goes? Pisces. Like, that's the end of the cycle. Let's give a virtual hug to Pisces. We got you, Pisces. Honestly, this Nine of Swords is a lot of anxiety in your career because, yep, I split the deck. We got the Three of Swords because you're doing everything right. You're literally doing like everything right. And you're dealing with betrayal from other people who are not showing up the way they do. Some of you are doing all the work, and you want to be careful about this anxiety. You will be okay. Like, this is the darkest before dawn. And look. Guess what's under here? The Nine of Cups. So just get through this week. Trust me, Scorpio season is going to be so much better for you. Scorpio season is going to be so much better for you. Okay. This is you kind of overcoming anxiety in your career. Some of you are insomniacs. You're not going to sleep because your career is keeping you up. This could signify a job that eats away from you, or you could be a mental health worker, or this could be talking about you work a lot of night shifts. So this doesn't have to be bad. This could mean that you're just going to work a lot of night shifts, or you could be dealing a lot of with mental health. But see, Pisces, you deal with a lot of mentally ill people. Okay, so you take on some of that. You absorb a lot of what people go through. And this is another thing I'm getting for you, Pisces. Regardless of what work you do, you want to make sure you clear the energy even more than what you clear, because you're taking in a lot more energy than normal in this 8th house Libra season, dealing with other people. So this doesn't have to be anxiety. This could be working a lot of night shifts, a lot of insomniac energy. And finally, the spiritual lesson for you is surrender. The Hangman is saying to transform into your higher self. You're going to transform your personality. Surrender that which you can't control. This is Neptune in your sign. You will be all right. Under this is the 10 of Cups. So it's like you letting go is going to change your whole perspective of what's happening. I really appreciate this Pisces reading, because it lets us know the effect of the collective on Pisces. We really need to be more considerate. They got the 5 of Cups, they got the 5 of Wands, they got the 3 of Swords, they got the 9 of Swords, they got the Hangman. So it's not bad. It's just kind of dealing with this negative spots that just need to be resolved, that need to be addressed. And so, yeah, it is what it is. So next, we have the General card. Before I go into the live readings, if you're not able to pay for a card, if you're not able to afford a live reading, don't even worry. I got you. This is for you right now. Okay. This is for everybody generally. I'm going to be pulling from the Keepers of the Light Oracle card deck. Once again, if you would like a webinar, click this link down below. You can get your tickets for the monthly peace report for Scorpio season. And this is definitely going to go a long way towards realistically putting you in a position to understand what this apotheosis is going to prepare you for into becoming your God self, your awakened self. Before the Great Awakening recap and return with the Sun on Pluto in Capricorn season. Thank you, Lady Tsunami. So this is the general card for everyone, and I'm even going to pull an oracle card. Mind you, the romance card that we got for today is this might be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, and that's following the soulmate card from yesterday. So big soulmate vibes coming into the end of Libra season. Coincidence? I think not. It is what it is. I said what I said. So boom! Surrender it is, damn it. I love it. All right. And Pisces, your superpower is surrender. Like, that's your superpower is surrender. Just so you know it. So boom. For everybody, if you would like a card, GS, thank you so much for joining us. Boom. For any of you who want a reading that aren't able to pay the live reading, here you go. Here's your reading. Or even if you paid, this is also for you too. This is for every one of you watching. Stand up for your right to be right. You are dealing with false narratives, a whole bunch of experts and people more qualified than you who are on your dick because I got reached out by my uncle who was trying to tell me anecdotal stories about two of his friends who died from the virus. And he was basically saying that for me to kind of get it. And I let him know he meant well, but he was kind of trying to push me to get it. It's interesting because he acted like I already got it, but why would you tell me that story if you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of interesting. So I told him I know 2 or 3 people who recovered from it. You know what I'm saying? So don't let people fear bait you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let people kind of leverage family and all that shit. Thank you. It's just it is what it is. But I get where he's coming from. And regardless of whether this is about the Rona or whatever, this is definitely talking about standing up for your right. And I have natural A bodies, to be honest. So I'm more powerful than 2 doses of you know what. But this is saying that you have to stand up for what you are doing. Even if you feel outnumbered, you have the advantage here. There's something that these people clearly don't. And you're in a position to, yes, this is the same uncle, right? And it's crazy because I was in an interview and I talked about him yesterday and he called me the next day. Shout out to La Bradford. I actually have a song called Natural Immunity. I'm remixing Drake's Scary Hours, so I'm gonna record that as soon as possible. But this is saying victory is yours. Though you may fight alone, victory is yours, my friend. Okay? Don't give up. You're only gonna lose once you concede. Don't back down. All right. Regardless of what people are saying and manipulating the narrative, if you weren't having the advantage, they wouldn't want you to back down. They're threatened by your precision. That's why they want to pressure you. We got the Hangman, surrender the need to control. We got the World. You're manifesting your success right now. Okay? And this is very important because following Neptune, we have Saturn. And so this is a completion of sorts that is stepping you into all the work you've done, your victory, your accomplishment. Some of you are going to achieve some of your greatest accomplishments and complete your cycles, which will bring your dreams come true. But this comes from surrendering the need to, respond to things. The Hangman is listening to people ridicule him, okay? And it's, you know what I'm saying, putting you in a position to realistically just let people talk. Don't necessarily push this because you're stepping into victory. This is beautiful. You're gonna have the last laugh, basically, or the last word. Ooh, and you get in the bag. And you end this week off stabilizing your finances. Is beautiful. So this is awesome. Whatever cycle you're coming out of and you released, this means you're starting your week off making important sacrifices and releasing certain habits. This is stepping you into success and stability. So whatever you're standing up for, it's paying off. And some of you may have fought for a while. Okay? That's beautiful. I'm so glad I was able to pull that for y'all. So congratulations. Okay? It's Tuesday, so the world card is going to come in Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday and Saturday is going to be the 4 Pentacles. Seriously. So, for romance, yes, fucking years. Seriously, it's finally going to pay off. So, for romance, we have the 3 of Swords. And I really appreciate this It comes with the Five of Swords. Some of you, Five of Cups. Some of you might get outright rejected this week. Some of you may, but trust me, sometimes you need that because this is just going to awaken the cold motherfucker in you. And it's going to really release perhaps certain delusions around love. Okay. I'm actually glad we pulled this because, or divorced, right? It's just gonna kind of reality check you, especially with the Five of Cups. Embrace that pain a bit. It is what it is. Valerie, thank you so much. I got your PayPal. So just keep that in mind. Rejection is protection. Rejection is spirit's protection. You still winning with the World card, exactly. So you're not going to feel heartbroken. It's just going to kind of adjust your expectations. Maybe if you had any unhealthy expectations, about to be a full moon facts. But yeah, this is just going to be, some of you might get rejected. Some of you might put out a appeal maybe to connect with someone and they just flatly reject you. Or maybe you might feel heartbroken in love, or maybe you just might let go of outdated beliefs. Maybe some of you might realize romance isn't for you, contrary to what people may believe. So, you know, we'll see regarding that. But for career, I love my delusions too. I feel you, Dan. It is what it is. Exactly. Facts. That's also true. And that too. Still worth taking the risk. So for romance, I'm sorry, for career, yo, you get, oh, that's hilarious. You get in the bag though. The spirit is like, man, fuck love. You get in the bag. Fuck romance. You get in the bag. The Magician is you literally using your best skills and talents. So it's like you're going to come into success in your career doing what you're good at doing, not even what you love doing, what you're skilled at doing. And I love this because it's really going to give you great perspective that you're so good at what you're doing. You want to sell yourself here. Being able to sell your ideas or a product, use your talents. This is believing in yourself. So this is careers in sales, communications. You're going to realize that you're on the right career path, and you're going to be able to innovate the career path you're doing by using your talents to just make a killing. So this is also the bag. We got under this, you know, it's taken a while for you to master this, but it's paying off. Okay. So trust me, like this Three of Swords is not necessarily going to be the worst part, if a bad part of anything. It's just going to save you from wasting time. And, you know, regardless of how you deal with any misunderstandings, how you cope with that will really help a lot too. So the spiritual lesson for you, damn, it does not feel like I was on here for 2 hours. This is insane. The spiritual lesson for you is the Four of Swords. And I got this again. So you really want to get some rest. This is definitely talking about taking time out to meditate, taking time out to really rejuvenate and get some sleep. It's the end of a conflict, especially if you found that you were dealing with a lot of drama, right? Especially if you're feeling you were dealing with a lot of drama. I actually took a bathroom break before we came on. So whoever said that was right. But yeah, it's still very important. Meditate. I feel like a lot of you meditation, and to just do nothing, just rest. Just take some time out to rest and see how that doesn't just hook up your whole day. Okay, Four Swords showed up all broadcast. We need to get some rest. I feel like we're just overworked right now through the Virgo season. So you're right. Shout out to Brown Brujita sleeping after this live. Don't feel like you're sleeping too much. This is a good week to sleep, especially because we're recovering from the Pluto square. You feel me? So last card, I have Judgment. Oh shit, the goddess Aries has showed up. So you're going to awaken the bag. You're going to, before you go to sleep, come into an awakening to your higher purpose that leads you into so much stability and security. So I'm going to start with the live readings. Let's get it in. Okay, I'm going to go in the order received. So we're going to start with Wendy. I got you. Oh, wait. I forgot the Oracle card. Oh, you like that? Do you like that reveal? I straight up forgot we had an Oracle card. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Ascension, baby. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Ascension. So you ascending this week. That's so awesome. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. That's so awesome. All right. So Wendy, let's see what we got. Thank you so much, by the way. Your presence is so just so appreciated every time. And I really hope that this reading resonates with you. So personally, let's see what we have. So the tarot card that we have, Pharaoh like Yu-Gi-Oh. So that's the tarot. And let's see the oracle. Yep, you ascending like Beyonce. So, Wendy, we have you. This is you, the high priestess. This is you in your deep feminine power. Okay, the veiled Isis. This is you more intuitive than normal. This is you fully regaining your full psychic senses and you fully tapping into this deeper understanding of how you develop your psychic ability. So trust your intuition, trust where this leads you, and be in a position to be very receptive to personally how you tap into all this energy, which is just super awesome. And we also have Holy Amethyst. I rarely pull this card. This is totally you. We literally have divine alchemy, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. And I feel like the latent, the psychic power that you're just living and being is going to intuitively align so much for you. And so I'm very glad to pull both of those because this is strong, deep, feminine, intuitive power, not even energy, power, which is so awesome. So Nancy, let's go. Lightworker Enterprises. If Jeremiah sells both of his houses, investments, will he buy just one to consolidate his finances and reduce stress? Interesting. Thankfully, this is a yes or no question. So let's just get it right off the bat. Castro, I got you. Yes, this is a yes. That's why I'm glad it was a yes or no question. Yes. Yes, he will. And the Ace of Swords means there's going to be a huge epiphany and understanding with this. It's not like he's just going to do it. It's that there's a genius idea behind it. It's almost as if he's going to find not like a loophole, but there's going to be great victory in him doing this. And it's going to actually move him forward quite powerfully. So as a yes or no question, yes. And please keep me posted. If this doesn't happen, please let me know. I would really like to know. And if he does, I would like to know more to follow up how that happens too. Sam, thank you so much. Valerie, if you have a question, you can. You don't have to ask. If not, I'll just pull a card. But if you do have a question, I got you. So the Oracle card for you, Nancy, is Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Boom. So next we have Alexandria. What does the universe want me to know? Cap Sun. Fifth. Or Virgo rising. Beautiful. Cap, Virgo, and Cancer. So Alexandria, I got you, Valerie. So Alexandria, we do have the Six of Pentacles. This is talking about material and financial balance. This is very much so like a philanthropist card, but if anything, it's talking about you either loaning money, or if you need money, you definitely don't want to be too prideful to ask. This is financial flow being established in your life. And it really denotes you being in harmony with money and being grateful for. The Six of Pentacles is talking about the financial harmony with money and being grateful with what you have. So this is great for flow. And this is also there's a trick to this. You want to take a portion of your money and donate it. Give it. That way there's a balance. There's money you're giving out and there's money you're receiving. Whether you want to give it to the homeless man on the street or a nonprofit organization, you kind of keeping that balance is going to give more of that financial flow and harmony. And we got this with the Nine of Pentacles. So you're going to be stabilizing. Thank you, Desiree. You're going to be stabilizing a whole lot of your financial world through this as well. So we do have Catherine. Whatever messages are for me, Kaishenko, I got you. Brooke, I did pull a free card for everyone before I started the live readings. So if you want a specific card for you, click the link in the description box below. I have my PayPal, I have my Venmo, I have my Cash App. If you look at this ticker below, you'll be able to get a card with $20 minimum, or 30 will get you one tarot and one oracle. So Kaishenko, we have the Six of Pentacles again, and it comes with the Ace of Cups. I'm going to pull a bonus card for you. So this is definitely talking about someone with probably what you lack materially, and what they lack materially, you have. So this is also talking about financial flow. And this is also speaking of you being in a position to give some of what you have to open up more flow. But this is talking about financial harmony and a sense of financial stability too. If you're in a position to lend money out to people, do so. But if you also need a loan, this is also a card of very lucrative loans being opened up. And thank you to who just sent that? April, I got you, April. Right, even if in front of you a line, pay it forward. Paying it forward is perfect for the Six of Pentacles too. Boom. So Kaishenko, we have charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. Chris, thank you very much. And Christy, thank you very much. Leslie Lopez. What's up, Shannon? I'm so glad to hear that. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, Leslie. Right. I did pull the charity. That's amazing. I didn't even realize that. So we do have the Emperor for you, Leslie. This is your masculine authority being established very accordingly, especially in a sense where you are more in a position to own up to the power that you're coming into. This is going to really step you more into your authority, and you're going to have a control over the domain of your life, to where you have your shit together and you run life on your own terms. This is also a masculine father figure who helps mirror this, so that you're more in a position to really express this yourself without having to rely on men or masculine figures. But Leslie, I feel like you're already this emperor and you're letting this come out so much more. And Wendy, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed this reading. So personally, we do have Dharma unfolding with Jewel Cool. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. And this Dharma unfolding, Leslie, is your authority. You're uncovering the authority of your own character and power. And it's such a wonderful feeling. So next we have Brandy. I got you. Gemini Sun, Scorpio Moon, Cancer Rising. Boop. Hank, I got you, bro. So Brandy, let's get it. Yeah, Brandy, this is you. This is the Kylie Jenner card, okay? You're just sitting pretty with all the money you made on your own. And this is just like independent wealth. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is awesome. Brandy, this is talking about you stepping into your own financial independence because of all the work you've done. This is you perhaps taking yourself out on dates. Life while still being solitary. It's amazing. Okay, so next we have Shayana. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Shayana. We have the Temperance card. You're bringing your life into greater management. Thank you so much, the Angelic Star. You're in a position where you're exercising moderation and you're not doing too much, but you're not doing too little. And this is putting you in such a position to bring your life into such a greater balance. You'll be able to really incorporate subconscious imagination and ideas into reality. But this is saying that practice moderation with everything you do in your life. This is a promise that you're coming into more balance. Valerie, let's get it. And thank you, Brooke. I got you. So Valerie, we have the Five of Pentacles. So this is you stepping into a very productive mindset, especially if you felt alienated because you're around people who don't really honor your worth. This period is going to have you deal with any loss or alienation by, through this seemingly period of struggle, kind of come into more of your own self-value. So you're going to see who your real friends are. But, just be very mindful because you don't necessarily want to get caught up in feeling like you don't have enough. You know what I mean? So this is going to really make your thoughts so much more productive about what you do and how you do it. So next we have April. What do I need to be made aware of at this time? Flight night air. April, we got the Lovers card. You have a choice to be with your soulmate. Or this is talking about, oh, Valerie, wait. Answer your question, Valerie. The answer is no, because the Five of Pentacles is the card of parted lovers. So if anything, if y'all had a connection, it doesn't. The Five of Pentacles is actually an ancient lovers card. So this is talking about there is a connection, but Five of Pentacles doesn't necessarily look to promise marriage. If anything, it looks like there could be a split. You might even feel unappreciated or unloved, but this is having you kind of move out of there. Okay. So just to answer that, but for April, this is talking about you being with the soulmate. And not only just you being with the soulmate, this is you kind of making the choice to really come into your passions, because this doesn't always have to be romantic. This could be you developing a love for playing the guitar. And this really just opens up so much for you, okay, in general. And Valerie, yes, it's not far-fetched to say you won't get married. You just want to kind of get over any or resolve any sense of feeling unloved or not feeling valuable enough, to be honest. But as far as with Jonathan, I don't really see that. I don't think so, to be honest. So the oracle card that we have for you is open communication with Mercury. Get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. This is really awesome. April, especially if this is talking about soulmate connections, like you very well may connect with somebody who is on your same wavelength and you're able to have more sexual fun with. And we have the devil card here too, so this might get really sexual. Brooke, I got you. Okay. And Elizabeth, I got you too. So Christy. We have the Knight of Wands. So this is definitely speaking of you coming into inspiration. I got you, April. This could also, and thank you, Queen Bees, this could also be you personally coming into new sense of passion. If this is pushing you to move or to really just go on a road trip. So if the Knight of Wands is you, this is you coming into passion. If it's someone else, it's someone giving you passion. It could be like, because Knight of Wands is usually a male who has the hots for you and they're coming through. Okay. So either way, this is a very passionate energy that's incoming. And I think you're going to enjoy it. I think you're really going to enjoy it. Okay. And I got you too, Valerie. I'm glad I could help. So personally, with the Knight of Wands, this comes with phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So it'd be interesting to see how this Knight of Wands plays out. I think for you, it's a male. It's an actual male who, really puts you in a position to realistically mirror that passion. It doesn't even have to be a romantic or sexual thing. It could be a platonic friend. It could be a relative. It could be someone who is very passionate in your life, mirroring your passion. And this is going to be tied to the cycles you're coming into as well. So Chris Castle, Libra rising, double Gemini. Nice. We got you. Let's see what we got. We have the Five of Swords. So especially with all the air, and the Seven of Wands, you got to tell people to get off your dick. I'm going to just be real. It seems like a lot of people, Chris, have a problem with what you're saying, because it's the truth. And people just don't seem to be able to handle the truth. Tell them to get off your dick, bro. I have a feeling like people are mad at you because you're not even being rude. You're just telling them the truth and they just can't handle it. It's almost as if they want you to sugarcoat or lie. And like you don't live a lie because you're truly blessed every moment. And so this could feel like an empty victory, but this is really just you maintaining your stance and not backing down. Even if, you know what I'm saying, you have to put people in their place. Okay. So I really respect that you got this. The Five of Swords is not the most fun card, but it's you not taking shit from nobody. And I have a feeling that you're not holding your tongue, which is pure air sign energy. We even got a sword, the Espada, which is Aquarius, Venus in Aquarius. So we have the sacred vision, the Miriam. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries, which is very key because especially with the Five of Swords, it's like you can walk away from these experiences losing more faith in humanity, but just understand, even if people aren't necessarily sorry, like, you don't necessarily want to just get wrapped up in that drama and whatnot. And this doesn't have to even be bad. The Five of Swords could just indicate miscommunication, but with the Seven of Wands, don't back down, because I'm almost sure you're just dealing with people who are offended that you're telling them the truth, and they wanted you to like lie or just give into their delusions, and you're not enabling. It's like you're not letting people have their cake and eat it too. And because you won't let people have their cake and eat it too, they're taking it out on you. And you're bringing your sword out like, what's up, motherfucker? Like, I will slash you. And you slashing people. You put people in their place. Don't stop that. Like, keep that up. But just, choose to forgive in order to heal. You don't necessarily stay jaded. I love how you're a Gemini and we got the twins. You literally got the twins. So Chris, bro, I got you, bro. Like the only reason why you're dealing with this is because you're being a leader right now. Like you're not refusing to back down. Keep it up. Keep it up. Okay, so Brooke, let's get it. Let's get it. And then I'm gonna do Hank. All right. Brooke, we got the Two of Cups. This is definitely talking about, once again, you stepping into, and I'm glad to know you're a Taurus, committed love. Now, I'm so glad you told me you're Taurus, because Scorpio is your 7th house of partnerships and relationships, and you're getting ready to step into a mutual love. Especially if you're already in a relationship, this is what some of you have a strong psychic connection to. And this is definitely speaking perhaps of you being in a position to realistically open up this very strong understanding of who you can trust. So if you're single, you may not be single much longer. You could be talking to someone. If you're in a relationship, I feel you're going to deepen that connection. And once again, I'm glad to know you're a Taurus because you're stepping into a relationship house. Supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust. And Christy, I'm so glad you enjoyed the reading. All right, I hope it really did speak to you. And yes, you're married. Beautiful. Yes. So this is definitely talking about you and your husband really deepening your connection, coming into Scorpio season and really coming into deeper love, which is beautiful. Okay. Could even be a partnership that you start to work on. So next we have Hank, the card for the workshop. Let's see. And Avon, I got you. I got you, bro. Hank, make sure y'all show Hank some love. He actually just had me test through amazing workshop. So make sure y'all hit that up. We're gonna tease that soon. Stay tuned. So Hank, for the workshop, we got the Knight of Swords. We got the Nine of Pentacles, but the Knight of Swords represents really swiftness. I have a feeling that things are going to kind of move by regarding this pretty quickly, where you are this pure warrior with integrity in your heart, truth seeking. This is activism energy, being on the warpath, a soldier, and this is advancing. This workshop is going to have you advance forward. And this is also a message of truth. So communication is going to be at its peak. You're going to find that things develop very quickly with this workshop, and it's going to have a very quick Gemini energy. I think it's going to be very enlightening. I really feel like you're the Knight of Wands. You're bringing this no nonsense energy into the workshop, and it's going to be dope. And that Nine of Pentacles, is a really good sign too. So yeah, but I really feel like it's more, you're going to really come through with the message, and it's really going to enlighten the people who really join, which is amazing. Okay, so Elizabeth, Scorpio sun, Leo moon, Cap rising. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get it. So we have the Lovers card. Again, this is definitely talking about being with a soulmate. We see the Knight of Swords here. This could be your soulmate, someone who just kind of rushes through. And yeah, Knight of Wands is usually Aries, right? But I feel like you're expressing more the intellectual side with the Knight of Swords, and you're being in a position to bring that wands in a much more intellectual way. So with the Lovers card, we have you being with your soulmate. We have you really tapping into your passions. If this isn't a romantic soulmate card, and this is you really linking your mind and your heart, it's very fun energy. And we have this with infinite abundance, Lord Ganesh. Obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. And I feel like this Lovers card is definitely, Elizabeth, going to bring you more into this abundance. The more you're able to really make that choice to tap into your heart and mind. And finally, Avon. Lovers card has been popping, Shannon. I'm glad you beat. So personally, this is the last call for any live readings. If we get no more, Avon is going to be next. Okay. And Elizabeth, very grateful, loving the Naruto emoji or profile pic. That's what's up. Shout out to the 7th Hokage. Avon, for your financial situation. Yeah. Yeah, you look, you're coming into full control of your finances, which is really awesome. You're applying this authority to where you're not depending on anybody else for how you make your money. You're commanding that yourself. You're being your own boss. This is literally you being your own boss, even if you still have to work a 9 to 5 and be employed. Like you're going to make that journey to self-employment. It could also speak of government jobs, high leadership jobs, being in full control. And this isn't about career. This is about your finances. So this is really talking about, I appreciate you, Hank. This is definitely talking about you taking control of your finances. Any effort you take to discipline your shit and get your shit together is just going to pay off more and more. And this is you, bro. This is you as the emperor. I'm so glad to pull that, especially coming with the sun and the judgment card. So with that being said, I'm so grateful to serve you all. Thank you so much for the love. I'm glad you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed this reading. And until tomorrow, peace.